What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single day here at 5:45 p.m. right after ATB. I already saw you guys already telling me you're coming from ATB, so I know we don't need to know who's coming from ATB. I hope DZ treated you guys well. Guys, we got some stuff to talk about here. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin today. We're going to be taking a look at the altcoins at the end of the stream. We're going to take a look at the SPY. We're taking a look at the DXY. We're going to check in on some trades that I am currently in. Some of them green, some of them red. Will they go from red to green? I hope so. But I'm going to let you guys know where I think the price is headed in the short term, and then the medium term as well. And then the real question is, have we bottomed for this bear market? That is the question everybody's trying to answer, and I'm going to kind of give you guys my take and whether I think we bottomed, and if we did, some data that could point to that being valid, that we could have bottomed. And then I'm also going to show you some things that could point to a lower bottom as well, because listen, I know everybody wants that easy, are we going up from here or no? And everybody wants that easy yes or no answer. Unfortunately, that's just not how it goes. There really is no easy yes or no answer. So I'm going to give you guys the case where this is the bottom, and I will also give you the case where we have much more pain in store, and then I will give you supporting facts for each case, because each case is definitely possible. Nobody knows what this market is going to do, but I'm going to give you guys both those cases and then things to back up each case, and I'll have you guys come to your own conclusions. I see you guys in chat. I see some people up. Somebody was saying up 30% on their Bitcoin trade, up another X percent on their they were two winning trades. I see you guys in here. You guys out here making money. CandleMafia out here absolutely crushing it. Had fun hanging out in the Discord this weekend, guys. I just, I try to take the weekends off, but I just can't stay away from the Mafia. So I apologize. But we're also going to be talking about what we were talking about in the Discord. We'll show how those things played out, kind of what I was letting you guys know would happen, how that played out or how it didn't play out. We'll touch on that, guys. But before answer now, guys, it's going down. I'm just kidding. It's going up, but maybe going down, but it could go up. So maybe it'll go down and then maybe it'll go up, or maybe it'll go up first, then go down. Nobody knows. But before we get into it, guys, let's just go ahead and jump in here and say what's up to chat. Got a bunch of people in here already. Crypto Billy, what is going on? I appreciate you for being here, man. Thank you for coming back. Jimmy Two Shoes, Jimmy Void. I got my black coffee right here, my man. Salut, my friend. Salut. All right, Tyler Durden, what is going on? One of our wonderful mods. Tyler has the quickest hands in the West. If we need to show a link or something, somehow he reads my mind and puts it in chat before I could even ask for it. Shout out to you, Tyler. Thank you for being here. Tony D, one of our other wonderful mods. Thank you for being here, Tony. Tony is working on a new wheel because our wheel is broken. No clicking, right? So Tony is building us a custom wheel. He said it's going to be one of the best wheels ever made. So shout out to you, Tony. Thank you for helping me out so much with the channel. Rob the Crypto Snob, welcome back. Thesis himself, what is going on? Thank you for coming back, man. Poncho, what is going on? Nathan, what's going on? What time does this normally start? 5:45 every single weekday right here, same place, same time. Thank you for being here, man. Jay, what is up? 99 no man, what's going on? Rob the Crypto Snob, I think we said hi. V-Slim, what is going on? Thank you for being back here. Let's see. Cape Crypto, what is going on? Jamie, what is going on? Ant Art NFTs, what is up? How long we go? I will go with the flow. Be like water, Bruce Lee. Let's go. Shout out to you, Ant Art NFTs. Jay, what's going on? Sky's the limit. What's going on? Thank you for coming back. Hashtag value. Let's go. Sky's the limit. Kobe, Matt, Jimmy Two Shoes, we said hi to you already. Kenton, what is going on? James, Dauntless, Javit the Barber, Andrew, James, Chemistry Bro, sup dude, Mo Money. He out here getting more money, you know that. EXP Show, Bing Bong, let's go. V-Slim, we said hi to you. Drew, what is going on? Thank you for being here, Drew. I appreciate you. Lazarus, Chemistry Bro. Frankie, just tell me it's dumping. I want cheap ETH. Let's go. Me too, Chemistry Bro. IMIX, what is going on? Let's get a couple last minutes in here. Jason, Christopher, Justin, Steve, Ryan, and Terra Luna in chat. Let's freaking start. Shout out to Terra Luna here. Terra Luna in chat, guys. They're here. Terra Luna is here indeed. Jenny and Road Dog, what is going on? Frankie, show us how the money. Let's go. And Mr. A, or Al, as we call him on this channel. Guys, without further ado, Let's go ahead and jump into these charts and see what the heck is going on with Bitcoin. We got some bearish stuff popping up on some of the higher time frames. I'm not talking about the weekly blood diamond. I'm not talking about the monthly red X. I'm not talking about the weekly money flow. I'm talking about other things also on higher time frames that could indicate that we could come down a little bit more, that maybe the bottom isn't in and we could go lower. Without further ado, let's jump into it. That is the wrong screen. Let me reconnect my screen here, guys. Sorry about that. Come on, baby. Don't do this to me. Don't do it to me. Come on. Come on. I know this internet can do it. I know it can do it. We got fast internet over here. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. Gonna have to fix this real quick. Whoa. Are we good? Okay, there we go. We're back, guys. We're back. Okay. We got 250 people watching, guys. 87 likes. Let's run those likes up. For every 100 likes you guys get, or we get, you guys get a giveaway, or not a giveaway, but you get a spin on the wheel. And for every spin you get, there's 2 chances for a giveaway. We gave about 12 or 13 NFTs away last week. So every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin. More spins, the more chances you have to win a giveaway. Let's see if we can break that. Let's try to give 20 NFTs away this week. So smash up that like button, guys. Yesterday on one of the streams, we got like 700 likes. Also, guys, huge announcement. Guys, it's Tony D's birthday. Our amazing mod, Tony D, turned, I think, 31 today. So shout Tony D out in chat if you respect what he does, if you appreciate him modding this channel and helping out your boy Frankie Candles as much as he does. Go throw some serious birthday wishes in the chat. Happy birthday to you, Tony. I love you, bro. You're my man. Let's go. Back into the charts, guys. Now we are working. Here we go. There we go. 2 connections. This is a little better. Guys, let's go ahead and jump in here. Let's go ahead and see. Looking at the daily here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to go ahead and we're going to move straight onto the bearish signals, right? Because you know, money flow in the red on the daily, it could come down more. Let's just go a little more, tactical here and find exactly what we want to talk about. Now, you have your 12-hour here with, Market Cipher B with this VWAP about to cross over that 0 line. Typically, this brings price down a little bit. So that is not printing it, but that's probably going to be printing pretty soon here. Looking like, we could come down. 10-hour blood diamond has confirmed right here. Typically, these are not very good. As you can see, we printed 2 here. I mean, they bring you down. They definitely bring you down. We also printed one right up here before we had this big dump down. So these do play out pretty brutally sometimes. Now, with the way it's looking right now, we do have 2 more hours to close this candle. But if this candle closes like this, I don't know if this blood diamond is really going to play out in the biggest way, because you can see typically when you get these blood diamonds to confirm, you get these red candles to come right down, right? You don't typically see price, fighting with the blood diamond like it is right here, where you come down and then there's another candle, that kind of a doji candle. Typically, you see some bearish candles come out of these blood diamonds. They're not very wishy-washy. The blood diamond prints and the price comes down, right? You don't see any doji candles after this. It's, just very, very bearish candles, no upper wicks, just complete bear candles coming all the way down. The fact that we are starting to run into a little bit of an indecision candle right here, as you can see, you got a wick on the top, wick on the bottom. This, unless we push down here, I don't know how well this blood diamond is going to play out on the 10-hour. But if we come on down to the 8-hour, we also have a confirmed blood diamond here. Just really generally not the best look. I mean, again, with this, this candle's kind of undecided here. But nonetheless, it is a blood diamond. They do typically bring us down. Not looking too good on these higher time frames. 6-hour, we confirmed this red dot. We probably do have some more room to come down here. VWAP coming up, so that's not horrible. 4-hour, about to print a green dot. VWAP coming on up to that 0 line. So, that's actually looking a little bit better. Money flow not looking the best. You know, coming down to the 2-hour, you know, this is really where the bullish hope lies on this 2-hour here. Now, this is just typical market cipher strategy, right? You have your money flow generally coming up, and then you have your momentum waves generally coming up, right? So this indicates that momentum and money flow is going to the upside. Could be indicating a pump here. I know we are pumping a little bit here. We're going to take a look at that in just a second. But with this, guys, this is definitely your bullish time frame here. This looks actually pretty good with the money flow coming up and the momentum waves coming up, printing that green dot right here as the VWAP comes up. Now, if you do get a pump, where would I be expecting to come, right? All in all, if we come to these lower time frames, guys, we'll come to the 12-minute, right? Money flow coming up towards that 0 line. You know, even the 15-minute money flow coming up towards that 0 line. Looking like it wants to cross. VWAP coming down, so want to keep an eye on that. But then, you know, 30-minute money flow crossing over into the green. So the money flow is coming up on the smaller time frames. So I think we could get a pump, at least in the short term here. Again, if we do get that pump, where am I looking? I am looking first target, obviously, right here. About 31,302 is that first level I would expect a rejection off of. Obviously, we got rejected here, and then we got rejected again here. And we were going to touch on what we were talking about over the weekend in just a second. But these two targets here, 31,302, 31,932, right here, you know, around 32K. Maybe we roll over. And if we do continue to get a decent pump, you know, I would expect to, you know, if we get a decent pump, we could come up to this 36K level. I know that seems pretty far away at this point, but definitely not out of the cards if we can get past all of this resistance. Now, actually does kind of look like this is the 90-minute. Let's go for a parallel channel here, and let's go to the 1 hour. Now, you know, you could potentially be printing a bear flag here, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, could be printing a bear flag here for a potential breakdown. So keep an eye out on that. But again, if we get a pump here in the short term, I do think you'll at least come up to this 31.3 level, if not around 32K. And then, you know, if we come up and we flip this to support and we start working our way up, we can start to set our eyes on this target right here at about 36.4. But we're going to have to wait to see how things play out before we start looking at this 36K level. Now, you want to remember that bear flag is forming with those blood diamonds on the higher hourly time frames. Could be bearish, even though we are pumping currently. Now, I got to say this, guys. We've been coming down. Let me come to the daily, right? This little pump that we've gotten is, it's lackluster, right? I would expect some sort of a bigger bounce at this point. I mean, we've come down so much. This little pump here is just not it. I do think we're due for a bigger pump to the upside for some relief. I mean, we have not really seen, I mean, I don't even know if you can consider these little green candles a relief rally. I would expect to see a little more relief than this. Unless, you know, Bitcoin is just falling and it's just kind of going to stall out here for a little bit before taking another leg down. Hard to say, guys, but I will say, I mean, you have to assume that there's going to be some sort of relief coming in at least some point, at some time, you know, in the near future. Even if we come down a little bit more, I would expect a little bit more of a relief rally coming up. You know, at some point. That's kind of why I'm thinking this little pump that we're getting could turn into a little more than just a little pump. But we're gonna have to see what happens. This is not the relief rally that I would expect. I would expect something a little more than this. You know, again, unless we're just getting hung up here for a second before falling another leg down. Now, you know, I will also bring this up. I think I forget. It might have been. I don't know who brought this up. I want to say it was Gareth Soloway. If you guys don't know, we were on a live stream, I think on Thursday, with me, Gareth Soloway, CVO, on Debate Crypto's channel. By the way, Debate Crypto will be live. After our live stream, they will be live. So when you're done over here with the TA and the trading guys, head over there. They're doing all the news, all the fundamentals. So go check them out. And when we finish up over here, but I forget exactly who it was, but I was watching somebody, credit to whoever said this. But if you just kind of draw a channel like this, you know, and you draw it to about here, right about her, And let me just resize it a little bit. Make it a little prettier. Now, you could see, I think this is the channel they were drawing, but you could see essentially we've just been, you know, this kind of channel, or maybe it wasn't this channel, I'm not 100% sure. It might have been a little bit different, but I know Gareth Soloway draws one of his channels like, you know, I think it was like, you know, it's something like, comes down like this, kind of hard. I don't want to waste too much time here. I think, yeah, I think it's like this. Maybe, something like that. But guys, we are essentially at the bottom of a channel here. I wish I paid more attention to where they were drawing these lines. It was interesting. I hadn't seen anybody draw the channel before. I forget what it is, but we're essentially at the bottom of the channel, and they are thinking that, you know, we could come up, which isn't impossible. It would make a lot of sense to get a decent bounce here. I really would think. We also have the argument of, you know, we also have the argument of a triple bottom, right? 1, 2, 3, and then you're off. There's the argument there as well. It's really hard to say, but I would be expecting a little more of a relief bounce than we've gotten, even if it's something like this or this before we come back down. I have a hard time believing that we're just going to come straight down like that. Kind of hard to say, but, you know, I would be expecting a little bit of a relief bounce. Now, just jumped in to say, bing bong, what's up, Ostrich? What is going on? What's going on? B-Man, what is up? Bing bong, in and out crypto evening. Let's go. But yeah, guys, let's just, I just want to go ahead and touch on these trades I do have open. Added a bit to my Ethereum short this morning. You know, this was at about, I think, $400 and something. I added a little more, so this is about $1,000 in this trade. And then I started opening up a new Bitcoin short, right? This is obviously down 10%. Ethereum is up 30%, right? We've already taken profit out of here, $824. So we got one red, one green, not too bad. And then I do have another Bitcoin short open here, down about 10% as well on Femex. Hopefully, I'm going to hold these, right? You know, I'm going to hold them. I'm going to actually don't have stop losses set right now. I doubt that, you know, the price is going to shoot up to where I would have my stop loss anyway, at least over the course of this stream. But I will be setting stop losses, guys. I'm really not worried about it, to be honest. Like I said, I'm going to set my stop loss, and if it hits my stop loss and we come out of that trade red, it's not a big deal, right? That's why you set stop losses. As long as you're not out here getting liquidated, you should be pretty good. But I'm going to let these ride. I do think there is a decent chance that we come down. I'll be honest with you, this 2 hour is really the only thing that's maybe making me kind of nervous, you know, that we could come up a lot. But you know what? Like I said, even if this does bring us up, you get stopped out at a small loss. It's not that big of a deal. But there you go. Just want to show you guys, you know, if anybody ever says you never show any of your losing trades, I mean, it's not a losing trade yet. But it is losing currently, right? So there you go, guys. Red trade. I get into red trades too. You got to be able to stomach through the red to get to the green, right? You know how many times I've been red in a, you know, red on a trade, and I'm sitting there, and my stomach, you know, your stomach's in a knot. You're like, I'm red on this trade, but you just hold it, and then eventually it comes into the green, right? And again, you have your stop loss. So if it goes the wrong way too much, then you just get stopped out at a small loss. It's not a big deal. But, you know, I'm not freaking out. We're a little red on this one. Same here, little red here, about the same percentage, about 10%. So we're going to hold them. We're going to hold them, and we're going to set the stop losses, and it's going to be A-okay. But Bitcoin at about 30,168, not looking too bad, guys. Maybe this is the start of the relief pump, or at least I guess the continuation of the relief pump. However, you do want to make sure you keep an eye on this 8-hour blood diamond, right? 10-hour blood diamond, and then this 12-hour, probably going to be printing a red dot here pretty soon. And then the 4-hour coming up, right? The 4-hour VWAP coming up. Yeah, so there you go. There's Bitcoin, guys. There's the levels. If you want to see the levels one more time, if we do pump, I am expecting. Also, 15-minute bullish divergence. I mean, played out as they usually do, guys, as they usually do. Boom. Money flow makes a lower high coming up. Price is, where is it? Right here, making lower low. Boom. Boom, bullish divergence, and then there it is right here, guys. Bada boom. Could have come up for a nice 3.5% profit. Throw a little 10x leverage on that. That's 35% profit, guys. These bullish divergences play out every time they come up. I bring them out, I show them, and I draw them out for you guys so you can keep, just keep getting it ingrained into your head, and eventually these will pop out to you like crazy, and you can just jump into these trades. Not financial advice. They don't play out 100% of the time, but usually when you see a bullish divergence like this, especially, you see from here, money flow starts to come up. That's another sign of confirmation. You are also coming down to a support level. So you're coming down to support. You get the bullish divergence. Money flow is starting to come up. That's usually, a recipe for a little move upwards like you got right here. So nice little zoot up. Not looking too shabby, but guys, keep an eye on these bullish divergences, right? Add your confirmations, and these can usually make for very, very good trades. So let's go ahead and check chat real quick, guys. Just sit and stare at your monitor. Lol. Stop losses are always touched. Small account life. Weekly RSI is as low as it's been since the end of the 2018 bear market, excluding the I'm not going to say that word, crash. Feels like we are due for about 4 weekly green candles. Boondock. I do think that we could come up. Frankie giving us a sauce. Let's go, Juan. Let's go. I'm giving you the sauce absolutely every single day. 5:45 p.m. right here. We're giving out the sauce for free. Let's make money together. Independent crypto. I can't think of a better way to do it. When XRP lawsuit ends, would you instantly put in a long with max leverage? Get Ripple or be rippled? No, probably not. That's never really as good of an idea as it sounds. Because price is volatile, right? It's not just like, price could go up, it could wick back down. When you use really high leverage, you can't, if Bitcoin coughs, it's over. You're liquidated. So, probably not going to be doing that. Frankie giving us some sauce on Luna, please. Yes, we'll take a look at Luna. There's really not much TA to be done there, but we can take a look at it for sure. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. We got 383 people in here. Smash that like button if you guys want to win some giveaways. Let's see. All right, so let's talk about, how this could be the bottom. Because, as I forget who said it, somebody was saying that the weekly RSI is as low as it's been since 2018 bear market. Let's talk about it. Because could this be the bottom? Definitely not impossible. And I'm going to kind of show you guys some supporting evidence that would make it, confirm that this could have possibly been the bottom. Doesn't mean it definitely was the bottom, but it could have been. And I just want to show you guys some things that could kind of point to that, right? So if you come all the way back here, going all the way to, let's go to the Bitstamp chart here. Now, if you come all the way back here to 2014, this is 2017. There you go. Okay, so looking at the weekly money flow, right? We have the money flow right here in the red. Now, looking, we're actually going to go to the weekly chart as well. Boom. Okay, so on this weekly money flow crossover into the red, let's go ahead and measure. Now, I did this on the morning stream on the BitBoy Crypto channel, so if you watch that, this might be a little repetitive, but I want to show it to the new people watching. I didn't have a chance to see the live stream this morning. Now, money flow crossover into the red. Right here, if you come up and you measure this on the way down, boom, all the way to the bottom, is about 60%, right? From the weekly money flow crossover into the red to the bottom is about 60%. Right? Now, you come back to the 2017 bear market, right? And we do the same thing right here, right? Money flow crossover into the red, and you come up and you measure down to the bottom about 50%, right? So it was 60%, 50%. Now, if we shave another 10% off that would bring us to about 40%. And if we go ahead and measure this out from this money flow crossover into the red on the weekly, come right to the top of this candle and pull it to the bottom, it's about 40%, about 42%. I mean, this is not drawn exactly. I think we're a little above this candle and a little below that candle, but close enough. 42%, right? That would match up, right? That would make a lot of sense. If we wind up bottoming out here, that kind of makes sense, right? 60%, 50%, 40%. As you have logarithmic regression, right? You have the price Very volatile in the beginning, right? Another cycle goes by, little less volatile, right? Another cycle goes by, little less volatile. And then eventually the market cap becomes so high that the market matures into, kind of something similar to the stock market, which will eventually happen to Bitcoin. I don't know if it's going to be this next cycle and the cycle after that, but eventually it will become much more stable over time, and it will not be as volatile up and down. That's why you could possibly be seeing, now you could see these numbers get lower and lower over time. But that would point to, 25-ish being the bottom. Also, my targets, I have countless ways that we can measure out that mid-20s could be the bottom. So there is a lot of confluence there. But I also want to show you guys, because, I'm all about showing you guys both multiple cases, right? Because there's not yes or no answer. It's not like we're either going down or we're going up. Yes, one of those things will happen, but there's no way to be sure in either direction. Either one can happen. So although that does point to this being the bottom, right? And then actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and pull up the RSI. And let's see, weekly RSI coming in at about, 32, right? Come to the bear market in 2018. Yeah, not quite. So yeah, somebody was saying that it's lower than it's been, in the bear market of 2018. It's actually not really that true, because the bottom of 2018, you were coming up at about 24 on the RSI. Right now, we're only coming up at about 32. So there still would be room to go down there on the RSI, but another really interesting thing that could mark, this being close, if not the bottom, close to the bottom, is, I don't know if you guys have heard, I know Ben has been talking about it a lot on the BitBoy Crypto channel, about how this may have been when the bear market started, not this, right? A lot of people are speculating, and as well as me, that this could possibly have just been a dead cat bounce that happened to put in a higher high than this high right here. Because if you do pull up the RSI, this is why I think it's really interesting, is because you can see that your RSI is very oversold when you're over here, right? And then you made your first top, and then your second top, which is technically the all-time high, your RSI is all the way down here, right? You're like barely oversold here. Which makes me think that this was actually the top, and then this was a dead cat bounce that just happened to go a little higher than the all-time high for whatever number of reasons that could have caused that. And if that was the case, let's go back in time again here so I can kind of just, so we can just measure out a couple other things here. If we go back to 2013 and we measure from the all-time high to the all-time low, 413 days, right? Coming over to 2017, let's measure the all-time high to the all-time low. Right here, your all-time high is on this candle, to the all-time low, which I guess would be right here, 364 days. So less, right? Less time. And this is closer to the 2013 run than the 2017. But here to here, 329 days. So that wouldn't be out of the question, to be, that could indicate that we're pretty close to the bottom, being, 300 and, 300 or so days here. And then, 2013, measure it one more time. Boom. 400 and something days, 300 and something days, and then this comes out to be 300 and something days. That's another reason why, we could be close to the bottom. You can also measure from the break of this, is this the 50? Yes. This 50-week moving average, right? We could do this quick too. If you measure from when we broke that 50-week moving average, measure down here, we're about at, 47% down from the breakdown of that moving average. So 47% on the current run. Back here, about 70, right? Or I'm sorry, 60, about 60%, right? So we're close to 50% here, 60% here. Now, I would think this one would be close to 70. Obviously, I'm foreshadowing here. 70%, right? So 70, 60, 50. That would make a lot of sense for this to be the bottom. Now, there's some reasons why this could have been the bottom. I gave you a couple of reasons if you measure things out. Now, this is based off history. History does not have to repeat itself, but it has in the past. So until Bitcoin does something completely different, I think it's safe to at least involve the past in this current analysis, right? Now, what points to a lower than 25K bottom, right? There's a lot of things, right? This is kind of the, mid to low 20s. If we break those numbers, probably going closer to 13, right? Now, I'm not going to go ahead and actually measure. You guys are going to have to take my word for it. In 2013, from the top to the bottom was about 85%. In 2017, from the top to the bottom was about 85%. This run from the top to the bottom, I mean, we could just be getting started here, right? Now, what would 85% from the top be? Well, that would be about 85%, about 10K, right? 80% would be about 13K. So if we see history repeat itself in that case, right? Both previous cycles got dropped 85%. We might just be getting started here, and we could totally drop down to this 80K level, to this 13K level. So we could totally come lower than that. I just want to give you guys both sides of the story here, because either of these can play out, and you need to be prepared in either direction. That's why DCAing is such a good tactic. If you're buying Bitcoin right now and you're slowly DCAing in at these prices, and you buy a little bit today, and then tomorrow you drop another 20%, and you buy a little more, you don't have to wait for the bottom. You just put a little bit in over time as the price goes down, and you get a good average buy-in altogether. Now, that is one reason that would point against this being the bottom. So I did just want to point out both areas to you. And then I know Garrett Soloway shows a measured move is another way that you can get down to this 13K level. So it's very interesting. I think both of these do have a chance to play out. Let me just pull back up Market Cipher B. Bada boom. So yeah, I did just want to point that out, guys. Again, if you look at the weekly money flow, I don't know if I'm expecting, if this is the bottom, I don't know if I'm expecting this money flow to just, shoot back up. You could see here, this was a prolonged period. This most likely, even if this is the bottom, we are most likely not, I hate to burst bubbles, but we are most likely not going to see something like this happen. Where we just come up from here. That is most likely not going to play out. I know a lot of people who are new into crypto might think that is the case. There is a way better chance that even if this is the bottom, there is a way better chance that we kind of just do this for a very, very long time, right? Typically, Bitcoin finds its bottom and then kind of consolidates and just moves sideways for a gruelingly long period of time, which is what feels like forever, but sometimes can just be about 6 months or so. But you can even see right here, I mean, you get a big drop, right? And then you essentially just move sideways forever, and then you get one last capitulation, and then you move sideways again for what feels like forever. And then you get this nice little dead cat bounce, and then you come back down and you move sideways for what feels like forever, and then boom. Like, I remember this, we were stuck in this area forever, and then finally the new cycle starts, the halving happens, and you get that blast off into the new cycle. Same thing. Same thing if we come on over to the 2013, 2014, right? You come down, you get a little you get a little dead cat bounce here, and then you kind of move sideways, and you get another dump down, and then you move kind of sideways, right? Before slowly just creeping. Random line, guys. Someone making an NFT. So, 2 NFTs. Let's go. We are the kings of random lines here on this channel. But yeah, I mean, if you measure some of this stuff, for example, in 2013, I mean, you basically bottomed out here and then went sideways for 259 days, guys. I mean, this isn't like you just come down and come back up. I know it looks like that on the weekly chart, but that's not the case at all. Even in 2017, you come down. I don't know where you would want to start measuring, where, you were going sideways. But, from here to here, that was sideways for 154 days, and then from here to here was another 126 days. So you bottom out, and then you spend a lot of time, right? This move shakes a lot of people out, and then some people are left in, some people get scared out here, and then this shakes the rest of, scares the rest of the people out, and then whoever's left over here, they just try to bore them out of the market. Just bore them out. So, just to give you guys an idea, I think a lot of people might have it, they might have the hopes that, we were going to see something like this happen where we're just going to bounce back up. That is most likely not going to be the case. If the pain is over, I would expect to move sideways, for a decent amount of time. Or if we get another dump back down to like closer to 20, and then you kind of just range down here before starting a new cycle and coming up. So I just did want to point that stuff out to you guys. There's a case to be made for this being the bottom. There's a case to be made for, below 20K to be the bottom. I personally land somewhere between 20 and 25K being the bottom. Mid to low 20s is kind of what I'm looking at. If we break the low 20s, if we start breaking those numbers, we can start to assess the situation, see how low we can go. Probably going to be moving closer towards that 13K level, but we're not there yet. We're not there quite yet, so we'll have to see how things play out. Now, just moving on to the DXY, let's just check chat real quick. Just a boring market, both stocks and crypto. Yeah, 20K would be lovely. Shizzy, I'm looking for 20K. That would be nice. That stings. When you short, do you use, for example, ETH to short ETH, or do you use USDC? I use USDC when I trade ETH. Let's see. Frankie, we got a few serious catalysts that could bring on the crazy bull trend. Bitcoin ETF applications are in. XRPK settles. Or a big W. Ethereum 2.0. Yeah, that again, guys, these are some things that you have to think about too. Tyler Roach says, Frankie, love your stuff, brother, but please do shorter videos, 20 to 30 minutes max. Tyler, we do little market updates. I mean, they're not 20 minutes. They're shorter than that. I'm going to try to start doing those more on a scheduled basis, maybe 3 a week, where I kind of give you guys like a 5-10 minute market update video. So keep an eye out for those. And then we were toying around with the idea of maybe doing some shorter live streams, but I think the market updates could fill that void. So yeah, we will be having some shorter videos come out, that's for sure. Shout out to you, Tyler. I appreciate you for being here. But guys, you want to keep in mind that, there is some stuff that can kind of kick stuff off that isn't, burnt into the cycle, right? Something like Ethereum 2.0 coming out, or something like XRP winning the lawsuit. Now, if XRP wins the lawsuit and in the middle of the bear market, I don't know if that's going to drive the whole market up. Could it? Maybe. But I wouldn't be betting the farm on that. Ethereum 2.0, maybe that kind of ETH starts to drag everything up. That could happen, I think. But yeah, there's other things out there that could bring the price up, as well as things that could bring the price down. Worldly factors that affect the prices of stuff could totally bring stuff down. So, keep an eye on some of this stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world that could affect the price of Bitcoin, right? Chances are, if Putin decides to do something crazy, or, something crazy like that happens, you guys know what I'm talking about. That could affect the markets in a crazy way. A recession could affect the markets in a crazy way. So these are things you have to keep an eye on as well. But coming here and just checking out the DXY here. This is, let's go ahead and let me just, oh my God, the random lines are brutal tonight, guys. Absolutely brutal. I would say the majority say keep these streams as they are. Yeah, we're going to figure it out. I'm probably going to keep them as they are. Once in a while, if we have a shorter stream, it's whatever. Sometimes if they're longer, it's whatever. But we aim for about 2 hours. Sometimes we go for an hour and a half, depending on what's going on in the markets, right? I'm just going to sit here and just talk nonsense with you guys for an extra hour or something. But, even if we go for an hour, when we finish up what we're doing, I mean, I could just talk to chat, answer questions, whatever it is. But yeah, I think the market updates will fill that void for people who don't have time to watch the live streams. I can kind of create that content and get it out so people can see it in a shorter format. Oh yeah, guys, we did buy Luna on the stream on Friday. I did not recommend anybody did it, but we 5x'd it, guys. We 5x'd it. I actually didn't sell it. I took my original investment out, right? So it pumped. I took my $100 out, and now now it's still sitting in Luna. Last I checked, it's sitting at about $100. So it was quick 5x. Took my money out, right back to what it was. So we'll see what happens. To be 100% honest, guys, I'm probably just gonna hold this Luna forever. If it pumps randomly for some reason, I'll sell it. If it pumps again next week, I'll probably sell it. I'm not looking to get. I'm really not. I'm looking for that thing to pump to $1 billion or nothing. I already got my investment out, so it's free money. I literally, if that goes to zero, it does not matter. I've not lost anything. So we're gonna let it sit. But I did wake up on Saturday pretty happy to see that 5x. So yeah. Well, super chat you for the extra time once it's available. There you go, Thesis. Let's go. And by the way, guys, super chat coming soon. Happy, sad, angry, scared, tired. Baby Green, I see you. I feel you. How long will the bottom last? Michael Snelling, that's a great question. Let's just check out on DXY. We'll go back to Bitcoin. DXY starting to cool off here, guys. This could be good, right? If we come back down to retest this support, this could be the relief rally that we were looking for on Bitcoin if we come down about 0.5% on here with the DXY. Let's zoom into the lower time frames and kind of see what's going on here, right? So we broke out of this little channel we were in and we have retested it as resistance, and now we're starting to come down a little bit. This thing could come down a little bit more. We're going to have to see what happens. But you know, the fact that it is cooling down is a decent sign here. It is starting to break down a bit. Get rid of that. But yeah, it is starting to break down a bit. Not too bad. I mean, it has hit a 20-year high, so chances of a retrace are pretty high. I mean, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on this, but I mean, all in all, I mean, this could just be a cool off before running higher, in my opinion. But if we do see it come back down to the support, I think we could see a decent rally for I was gonna say for BTC, for Bitcoin, and then the SPY, nothing too crazy going on over here. Obviously, we came back down, tested this support and this previous trend line as support. We got a little bounce here. We got a little bounce. Nothing too exciting going on here over here, but you know, a couple green candles, not too bad, especially for Bitcoin, kind of following suit there. But coming back to Bitcoin, you know, how long can the bottom last? Really, the only way to at least try to predict that would be to go back in time. So let's do it, right? Let's go all the way back to 2013, right? Bada boom. So let's see. I mean, if you want to call it from the actual bottom, right? Like once we actually bottom, you know, before we started trending back up, about 266 days for this cycle. But if you do it from the top, you know, from when you started breaking down to the uptrend, I would say 679 days. Now, that's not how long the bottom is. That's basically how long we came down for, right? Before we came back up. But we'll just do bottom. We'll just go bottom to, you know, from here to about here. 266 days, right? Let's go ahead and check here. From here to there, about 105 days. But you know, let's see if this was the bottom, and we'll say, you know, here's 105 days. About August would be when we start trending back up. I don't think that's really going to be the case, though. Could it be? Maybe. I don't see that happening, though. It's really hard to time how long the bottom would be. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to say because it's like from when the bottom comes in, but this might not be the bottom. We might have a long time. We might not bottom out for another 2-3 months. So in that case, you know, 2-3 months from now, you know, we'd be bottoming out way longer, and then it would be 105 days from there, or give or take, you know, a few days here and there. But you know, it's hard to say because we don't know if this is the bottom. You know, if we wind up bottoming out in 2 months, obviously it's going to take much longer. But, you know, a way we could kind of maybe predict it a little better, you know, this is obviously all dependent on if history repeats itself, which has no guarantee. But I think an easier way to do it would be to measure from the information we already have, which is the top, right? So the top all the way to the start of the uptrend, 679 days. So let's do it here from the top. Come on, mouse. From the top all the way to here. So yeah, we'll say about 476 days. So you shaved off a little bit there. And then it also depends on which top you want to measure from. You know, if you want to You know, 400, yeah, I mean, depends on which top. I mean, if you measured from this top, you'd be way further out, right? You'd be, you know, yeah, I mean, this makes a little more sense. 469 days, something like that. You know, maybe, you know, if that's the case, I'm just going to go ahead and put a vertical line here. You know, if this is where, you know, you know, maybe we bottom out pretty quickly here. You know, maybe we get another quick capitulation down to 20K, and then this is kind of the boringness, and then this is where the, you know, the upticks start, and then eventually we wind up coming up. But you know, I'll say, guys, although, you know, is this 23? Although, you know, we could get a, you know, a decent bounce, as you can see in 2017, right? We had the bottom, and then we came up and made another, you know, decent high, close to the closer to the all-time high, about 14K. You know, where we made 20K up here. It came back up to 14K, but then you came all the way back down. For anyone who missed these lows during this dump here, you could have picked up another bag of cheap Bitcoin. You know, we could see something like this. You always kind of see this second little rally here, but it never goes to all-time highs. You know, we kind of saw it in 2013 as well. You came down, you ripped back up, and then you came back down. But then you ripped up again and came down here again. It's hard to say. You know, maybe we come back up in 2023, but listen, if you're keeping the cycle in mind, I would not be expecting all-time highs. Now, this is thinking through the lens of the 4-year cycle. I wouldn't be expecting another all-time high until at least 2024 to 2025. If you're looking through the lens of the 4-year cycle. Now, if you think that we're going to make new all-time highs before that, then you are assuming that the 4-year cycle that Bitcoin has gone and followed so far is going to be completely broken. Which I guess isn't impossible, but at this point we are in a bear market, guys. Whether we make all-time highs by the end of 2022 is probably not likely. Very not likely, I would say. So, you know, I would not be expecting true all-time highs until 2024, 2025. And then maybe we come back up in 2023, something like this, right? If you come, we got, you know, even if you come up for a little, you know, if this 200 moving average, or, oh, this is the 50. So 50 keeps coming down, right? You reject off that, and then you come back down to like about, you know, we won't say that low. We'll say come down to about 20K, right? And then you kind of just flatten out, move sideways, and then you get into 2023, and you kind of come up, right? Maybe you come up, you know, I would think maybe 52, 55. We do have a golden pocket in this level, right? And then you kind of cool down before coming up in 2024 and then making new all-time highs in 2025. That is kind of how I would see it playing out. Now, obviously, this is super speculative. No one's going to be able to, you know, predict it like this. But maybe that's something we can see, because this little pump to about 52K is very interesting to me, and I'll tell you guys why. If you come back to 2017, right, and we get our Fibonacci retracement tool and we pull it from the all-time high, right, to the low right here, right? You see, you know, obviously you come into the bear market and then you get that pull back up into this golden pocket area, right? If you come to current price action, right? Oh, actually, let's see what happened in 2014, right? Let's look at 2014. Boom, right? And we'll go ahead and pull our Fibonacci retracement. Boom, right here, right? We'll pull it all the way to the bottom, right about there. And boom, kind of the same thing, right? You come down, you know, you got a little pump here, but then you ran in and tested that golden pocket again before coming down a little bit and then finally running up, right? Looks very similar to this, right? You come down, you test it, you come down a little more before finally running up. If we saw something similar to that happen, and we're assuming that this was actually our all-time high, and you pull this from the high, we'll say, you know, if you go from the high to this being the low, there you go. About 52K would be, you know, right on brand here. Just boom, right? Actually, hang on. Let's do this the right way. Let's get this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of. Come on, let me get rid of that. So, yeah, so maybe, you know, you find a bottom here. We kind of go sideways, right? And then eventually in 2023, right, you're just kind of boring forever. And then you kind of run up. You test that all-time high, and then you come down a little more. move over a little bit. And then you come down a little bit before finally, starting your rise up in 2024. And then maybe, either hitting a new all-time high in 2024 or 2025. So maybe, that is something that we see happen. You guys see the similarities here, right? I'm not just making this up. So it wouldn't be out of the ordinary to see this, right? Comes up, right? Whoops. Right, we come up, all-time high, crash down to the bear market, bottom out, retest the golden pocket. Same thing in 2014. Boom, right? You come up, all-time highs, you come down, you find the bottom, you come up, retest the golden pocket, come back down before running back up. So these are some things that you can see play out here, guys. So I just want to point that out to you guys. These are interesting. These little golden pocket retests are pretty interesting. Let's see. Shout out to Crypto Billy. He says, FYP, bing bong, hashtag value, hashtag ATB, hashtag Frankie Candles, hashtag CandleMafia, hashtag LFG, hashtag millionaires in 2025. You got that dang right. You got that right, Billy. You got that right. Just going to DCA for 2 years at crazy low prices. I hope so. That's probably how I see it playing out, Alex. Not a bad strategy. He's stacking the money. Let's go, Carlo. Pin it, Frankie. Pin it. Let's go. What do you want me to pin? You want me to pin your comment? I'll pin your comment. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Crypto Billy's pinned. Let's get it. Let's see. Can see the craziness. Yes. After inflation cools down, clip it. Clip it, Billy. Let's go. Oh, you said clip it or pin it? Pin it and clip it. Let's go. Let's see. What's the low for Ethereum? We could take a look at Ethereum in just a second. Let's see. Do you post these chart drawings publicly on TradingView for us to look at? I don't currently, but if you join the Discord, I'm sure Tyler Durden or Tony D, the birthday boy, will go ahead and throw something in chat to get into the Discord. It's totally free. No barriers. You just get in there. I'm in there talking TA. I post my charts. I actually don't share my charts, like my URL to my charts, so you guys can move it around, or at least I haven't done that yet, but I can totally do that. I would totally be down to do that. So yeah, there you go. Discord link in there. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you. So jump in there, and yeah, I could share some of my charts with you guys so you guys can take a look at them and have my levels in there. So yeah. This some sexy TA, Frankie. Let's go. Crypto God. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, man. What if you pull the fib retrace down to 20K? Well, okay, yeah. Chemistry, bro. Yes, I was gonna do that. But I forgot. So thank you for reminding me. So if you go ahead and pull this fib down to 20K, right about here, that would make let's bring it. We'll make it 20,600, right? That would mean it would make a lot of sense, right? Because you get that extra little capitulation down. I don't see this weekly red money flow being this short. I think we have room to come down, whether it comes down with a capitulation or it comes down with some flat action like this did. But you get one more move down, and then you finally kind of just move sideways, boring, and then you get a run up in 2023, and that would bring you up to about 50K. And then that 786 retracement's about 60K if you actually got a little blow off into that level. And then, I don't think you would come crashing down, even if you did come up, test this or that. I don't think you'd come down to new lows. But, maybe you'd come up and then, kind of come down before slowly working your way up into 2024 and then making new all-time highs in 2024 or 2025. Thanks, you guys are great. Nathan, welcome to the family, my friend. Bing bong, Candle Mafia here, just catching up on the stream though. Andra, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yo, Candles, user 7, what is going on, man? Thank you for being here. I was thinking it bounced or close twice to golden pocket, then slow run up. This week I will double my money. Let's go, Carlo. I believe in you, my man. What about spiders? My last is at 1,800. Best mods in crypto right here. Got it. Bing bong. Chris, shout out to you. Yeah, spider lines. I actually don't have my spider lines on right now. I got to redraw them. But let's go ahead and move to Ethereum. I know a lot of you guys are wondering what the bottom for Ethereum could be. Now, bottom for Ethereum, I mean, I'm not going to lie, guys. I was calling for about, between 15 and 1,700. We came right down to this and basically kissed this line here at about 1676. So we got here a lot faster than I thought we would. It either means that we bottomed out super fast, we ripped the band-aid off, and this is the bottom, or the fact that we got down here so quick could mean that we have a lot more pain to go. Like, we've already hit 1676. Get ready, because that means we're going down further, right? It could. But it's either one of those two scenarios. Obviously, anyone could play out. But if this was not the bottom, if 1676 was not the bottom, or, you know, it's not exactly there, but if 1700 was not the bottom, I can't see us, you know, 1500, worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario, retest the previous all-time high, which was about 1400, I believe. So that would be absolute worst case scenario, but I do think you have decent support here. Pulling up the VPVR now. I don't know why I have 3 VPVRs on. Yeah, I mean, you have some crazy support down here. You have a high volume node down there. But if you zoom out a little bit, try to get some, yeah, I mean, let's see. ETH, let's pull up a longer chart. Where is, Bitstamp's got to be the longest, right? Yeah, okay, there's the previous all-time high right here. Was about 14K. But, you know, let's see if we can, yeah, I mean, what is this, 600? I mean, I doubt you're coming back to 600, but probably going to see some good support there. I mean, yeah, I mean, I would say you're probably not going to break the last all-time high at about 1400. So between 1400 and 1600 would probably be the bottom for me if that $1,700 mark was not the bottom. There's more coming. Let's go. I'll be honest, guys, I don't want to be a perma bear. I am not a perma bear. I believe in crypto long term. I want crypto to go up. At this point, I want it to come down more. I want it to come down more. I hope it comes down more so I could scoop up more cheap crypto. I just feel like I don't think we ripped the band-aid off that quick. And if this was the bottom, something different's going to happen. I don't think the 4-year cycle will really hold. But I would say about between 1500 and 1700, or I'm sorry, between 1400 and 1700, I could see Ethereum bottoming out there. If we come down to those levels and it's not looking good, like we can come further, we can assess the situation, try to find some strong levels underneath that. But I would say between 1450, 1400-ish, and 1700, it's probably going to be a range where you're going to be able to hold. It's a pretty wide range, but I can't really see you going below the last all-time high. Let's see. We go below 1400. I'm selling my house. Jack, me too. Me too, man. Lahal never go all in. Yeah, David, love these shorts. Absolutely. ETH will unlock in the 2.0 transfer. Looking for a lower entry. DCA weekly. Jorge, let's go. Let's see. Just short the markets. That's what I'm saying, right? You don't got to be crying that the markets are coming down. Just short them and make money, right? Just short them and make money. Let's go. Frankie has created a whole mafia of traders here. It's amazing, truly making money both ways. Let's go. Crypto Billy. That was the whole point of starting this channel. That was the whole purpose of starting this channel, was to help people learn how to make money, whether the price is going up or down, because it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible to make money when the price is going down. It's definitely possible to make money in the bear market. All these people just jumped out of crypto because the price is going down and we're in a bear market, and they jumped out at the worst time. They think they jumped out at the best time. I was when the candles were green, I was in. Now I'm out. I'll let all these other people, handle when it's gross and unexciting. Meanwhile, they just walked away from so much money they have no idea. So, you guys that are still paying attention to crypto right now, you guys are the ones that are going to be the millionaires, depending on where you start, right? It depends on how much money you have to put in. But you guys are the ones that are going to make all the money in the next cycle. It's not the people that hear about Bitcoin going up and then jump in. Like, these people think they get in early, right? They go, oh my God, Bitcoin just broke 15K. It's going to go on another bull run. And they jump in and they buy it at 16, 17K, and they ride it up to 69, right? 99% of them probably didn't sell the top. They probably rode it all the way back down. Or even if they got lucky and sold the top, sure, they made great gains, but they didn't realize that they could have been buying it at $3,000, right? They got in at 17, but if they were paying attention in the bear market, they could have bought $3,000. They could have bought at $3,000, and the difference in money that they would have made getting in at 3K instead of 17K is the world of difference. So you are in the best position to change your life in the next bull run. So like I always say, this is when you want to double down on your research. This is when you want to double down on your understanding of the blockchain. This is when you want to double down on your understanding of trading and TA and fundamentals and how the cycle works. This is when you pay attention. This is when you become a millionaire. Everyone who left crypto because the candles turned from green to red they're going to come in. They'll come in next cycle. They'll be back next cycle. They'll hop in. They'll make a little bit of money and hey, good for them. And that's great. And maybe that's what they like. But if you're here to change your life, if you're sick of living the life that you're living now, or you just want to improve your life and completely change it financially, this is the time to do it. This is the time to pay attention. That's all I got. That's a rant and a half. But I just want to let you guys know that you should, if you're here, pat yourself on the back. Because if you're interested in this and learning about trading and learning about how to make money in crypto when you're in a bear market, pat yourself on the shoulder because you've already beaten the herd. Right? You're already ahead of the herd. Everybody else has gone back to their regular lives. But you guys are the ones that are going to change your lives forever in the next cycle. It's almost here, guys. We're already, 2024, 2025 is not far away. It sounds far away, but it's not. And it's the ones who don't want to suffer through that, that boring bear market for the next run. The people who don't want to pay attention there are the people who don't become millionaires. So just remember that. Anyway. I wish I got in at 17K. V-Slim, I feel you. I want to be a trillion, so let's go, Carlo. Let's go. Chris Higgins, hit that like button. What up, Frankie? Chris Higgins, thank you for being here. Yeah, guys, smash the like button. You know the deal. Every 100 likes, you guys get a spin. The more spins, the more free stuff you guys get. I'm thinking about, guys, we're creeping up on 14K, right? 15K, I think maybe we'll give some of these hats away. I'll order some more of these hats. I'll send them. I'll sign them if you want me to. If you don't want me to sign them, then I won't. But yeah, we'll get a couple of these hats. Maybe we'll give some away. And yeah, so shout out to you guys. We blew through 13,000 subscribers. Blew through it. I gained more subscribers in the last 7 days than I have ever in the history of this channel. So shout out to the CandleMafia. You guys are the best. I love you. Yeah, I told all my buddies, don't blame me for missed opportunities when Bitcoin is at 6 figures. Absolutely, Carlo. Absolutely. Because when your portfolio is showing 6-figure gains and theirs is showing a $2,000 gain, they're going to be going, oh, man, I wish I had gains like you. Well, you didn't want to suffer through the bear market like I did. That's what you tell them. You didn't want to suffer through the bear market. You were bored. You didn't want to put in the work. You didn't want to try. Listen, crypto gains come pretty easily. Let's be honest. But if you want to change your life, it's going to take some work, right? Nothing comes that easy, even crypto gains, right? It comes easy, but it also goes easy, right? So you got to study hard so you don't lose your gains. So yeah, you have short-term capital gain tax tutorial. I do not. I am not a tax guy. I can't give you tax advice. To be honest, I hate taxes, not because I have to give them my money. I just hate dealing with them. So I am definitely not the guy to answer tax questions. I wish I had someone to point you to, but I really don't. We're going to try to find maybe if we can get someone on the channel that is a tax expert that can kind of talk to you guys. We're going to have them as a guest and kind of explain the tax situation to you guys. But I don't want to give you any kind of information because any information I give you on taxes is probably going to be wrong. So I don't want to mess anyone up. Let's see. Hey, when more people are watching, maybe it is the bottom. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not impossible that this is the bottom. I do think we probably have more pain, but it's not impossible that this is the bottom. Happiness is on the other side of fear. Alex, louder for the people in the back. Yes, I would say it's on the opposite. That is very true. On the opposite end of fear and also on the opposite end of pain. When you feel like you're pounding against a door and it's not opening and it's not opening and it's not opening, and then boom, it opens a little bit and you get a little further, but then you just hit another door and you're banging on the door and you break through a little bit more, and then there's another door and another door and another door and another door and another door, and then you're sitting there, you're exhausted, you're leaning against the door and you can't take it anymore. You're tired, you're exhausted, you don't think you can bang on the door one more time and you just want to give up. That's usually when there's one more bang and you finally break through to the other side and there's no more walls and you finally break through. So right when you feel like giving up, it's usually right on the other end is the success. So not a lot of people can stick through the amount of walls you have to get through to get to success. Anyway, that's a little Frankie Candles rant for you guys. Let's see. Don't trade on KYC exchanges. It's that simple. Keep it offline from the IRS. They don't need to know our crypto business. Crypto Info said it, not me. Let's see. Everyone is wasted with Luna. When in doubt, where can I do paper trading? Femex has a testnet. You can just type in Femex testnet and sign up there. They'll let you trade with free money, and you can practice there. That is a good place to do it. I think Bybit also has a testnet. All right, let's go ahead and let's take a look at Luna, guys. Let's take a look at Luna. Even though, you know, looking at the actual chart doesn't really do us anything because it's basically at 0. But there it is. There it is, guys. Let's come down to the DGen 1-minute chart and see what's been going on. All right. So, yeah, we basically bottomed out at, you know, 0.50s. Hang on, let me just see. Yeah, I mean, Luna somewhat came back to life. I would have to check my portfolio. It's kind of like, I mean, I don't even really know how well this is doing right now because it's kind of hard to tell in this price action because it's so weird. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, this is rough. Okay. Boom. All right, yeah, so it came down. We had this massive run up. This is where everybody was multiple Xing their money. Now we're coming back down, looking like possible bull pennant here forming or something like that. But yeah, I can't do legitimate TA on this, guys. Like, I mean, this thing is dead. This thing is dead. You know, if this thing pumps, it's not going to be because of a bullish divergence. Most likely, it's going to be because something crazy happened. Really nothing to say here. I could check on our, I would, yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell. It'd be easier for me to tell by looking at the $100 that we bought, if we're up or down here. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go. Let's see. Tony D, Steven, start small, either paper trade or hardly any capital. Figure it out and take your time to learn a strategy that reliably returns a few % in gains. When you're comfortable, apply leverage. Boom. I like that, Steve. I like that. Frankie's trading tutorials are perfect. Check them out. Yeah, I give you guys a bunch of pretty good, easy to follow beginner tutorials as far as trading strategies go. They're pretty high win rate. So definitely check those out. And yeah, start off with paper, right? Start off with paper. You could get used to getting, you know, a bunch of green trades in a row, even if it's 5%, 10%, just focus on getting those green percentages in there consistently, right? And then you can move over to an exchange and start trading with a very small amount of leverage or no leverage and just do the same thing. Go for small percentage gains, right? Get a strategy down, find out your strategy that works for you, your risk management that works for you, and then over time, as you keep getting those green percentages, you could slowly increase leverage as you get comfortable. What you don't want to do is find out about leverage and go, oh, I could put $1,000 in, put it on 100x leverage trade with $100,000 and just bet it all on black. You don't want to do that. It's easy for it to turn into that, but you don't want to do that. I would recommend starting with paper, no leverage, small leverage, and then stick with small leverage, and then up your capital that you're using, right? So you don't have to make your liquidation point come closer to you, right? You keep the liquidation point down, and then increase the amount of money. If you don't have a lot of money, use a little higher leverage, sure, but don't do it until you know what you're doing. But definitely check out the tutorials we have on the channel. They're great and very beginner friendly. All right, here we go. So Luna, my Luna is at $123. We put $100 in, so we're still up 23 bucks. I already took out my original investment, right? So this is a moon bag, free, you know, risk free. So up $123. All right, let's see. Tyler Durden, 100x is the only way I roll. Well, Tyler, not everybody could be, you know, not everybody could be as a fire of a trader as you are. So Tyler Durden is an expert. So, you know, if you're new, take that with a grain of salt. Let's see. Tony D. Only Epic is certified to make 100x trades. Yeah, Epic out here. Epic is out here. So bet on red. Okay, all in on red. I see you. I see you, Diamond Sauce. I see you. Let's see. Don't leverage. You will get wrecked. Small account, not financial advice. Practice on those fake accounts. You will lose a lot of money. Yeah, listen. Trading with leverage is risky. That's why you don't want to be trading with a lot of your money, right? Me, my trading account is a very small percentage of my crypto, right? Like I'm not out here trading. Like I'm not just a trader, right? I am a long-term investor. Most of my money is in a long-term strategy. I just take a small portion of that and I trade it on the side. I flip it, and then, especially because you could short, right? You make money in the bear market. Take that extra money that you flipped and then dump it back into your long-term bags. You don't just want to keep, flip your account and then roll all your profit back into more leverage trades. You don't want to be doing that. You want to be, risk management. It's all about managing your risk and keeping as much money as you can. A lot of people think it's about making money. It's about not blowing your account up, because you need to not blow your account up in order to grow your account. It's kind of hard to say, but you need to preserve your money. So yeah. But if you're able to use a responsible amount of leverage with good risk management, you can use leverage as an amazing tool to help build your stacks. But you have to know what you're doing. All right, let's see. Do you think that the bottom will be different this time because of the amount of leverage available this cycle? I feel like leverage wasn't a big thing in the last few. Yeah, Jack, that is true, but I don't know how much leverage is left in the market. Now, if we go back to Bitcoin, you can kind of see, if we go to the daily chart, like these big capitulatory drops. Guys, I'm going to be upfront with you. I don't know if capitulatory is a word. But if it is, that sounded fancy. But no, I'm just kidding, guys. I really don't know if it's a word, though. But yeah, when you see like these drops here, like this is liquidations, right? This could be liquidations. I don't know how much of that is left in the market. There's leverage in the market, but not as much as there was in these little bull cycles. So, that's why I think maybe we saw these massive drops here, and this wasn't, this might be why the cycle looked a little different, was because there was so much leverage in the market in this cycle. All right, let's see. You could short the market and apply the DCA strat while shorting. Exactly. Gotta step out for a few. CandleMafia, smash that like so when I return, I can get hype. Tony D, it's your birthday, man. Go have some fun. Man. Shout out to Tony. Happy birthday. We love you. The CandleMafia loves you. Show Tony some love in the chat. He's the birthday boy. Let's see. Capitulatory. New game. We all have to use capitulatory in a sentence tomorrow. Okay. That sounds like a capitulatory event. Is it a word? Can we Google it? Let's Google it. Capitulatory. I mean, God knows if I spelled that right. Definition of capitulatory. Oh, yeah. To surrender under a specified condition. It's a word, guys. It's a word. Yeah, there you go. Boom. We're smart, guys. We got big brains. This is fun, fam. Yeah, we love you, Tony. You're the man. Hodler, let's go, Mr. A. Happy Monday, Frankie. Sean Keenan, what is going on, man? Happy Monday. Feeling good today. All right. Let's take a look at some of these alts, guys. How long have we been on for? I feel like we ran over time here. Hour and 15 minutes. If you guys want to see some of your altcoins, go ahead and throw them in chat. Let us know what you want to see. We'll take a look at them. I'll take a look at a few right here, right now, and then we'll build a list, and I'll start to look at some of them for you guys. If you have any specifics you want me to look at, do you have a leverage trading video? Ryan, yes, I do. I have a Femex tutorial. Gonna be coming out with some more of these. I also just put out a shorting video, a how to short Bitcoin video. I show you how to do it on Femex. I show you how to do it on KuCoin. I prefer Femex, but I do it on KuCoin as well. I have a lot of accounts. I kind of, short over here, long over here, a couple shorts here, a couple longs and shorts over here, kind of mix them around. But I do prefer Femex. If you want to sign up for KuCoin or Femex, guys, links are in the description. You will get some deals. I'm not sure about KuCoin exactly what it is, but on Femex, you do get a deposit bonus depending on how much money you deposit into your account. They will deposit extra money into your account, so you get a little extra money, and you help your boy out, Frankie Candles. Win-win situation. And speaking of helping your boy out, Frankie Candles, smash that like button, guys. That is the #1 thing you can do to help push this out to other people, to get us more subscribers, and build the Candle Mafia into an unstoppable army. Smash that like button. It's free. It's just a little, move your mouse, little click, not a double click, then you'll unlike. Just a little click. That's the best thing you can do to push us out to more people, kick us into the algorithm, and grow the community. I appreciate you guys. Okay, let's see. Tyler is closed mine when I tried it. Okay, BRB. Tony, we'll see you in a bit. My personal strategy is I'm learning trading more and more in-depth daily. While doing that, I am DCAing weekly into various coins, diversify, and don't invest all in one sitting. Tony, if you haven't left yet, louder for the people in the back, guys. That is a good way to do it. Let's see. Frankie, thank you for this, my dude. So glad I found you, bro. You have the best crypto and investment channel in general out. Keep it up. Look forward to more and checking in on you. Hey, real SAE, real SAE. I appreciate you, man. That means a lot more than you probably think it does. Thank you, brother. I feel you. I feel the love, my man. I feel it. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Guys, Mama Candles is in chat. Hi, Mama Candles. She was texting me today. She said, Frankie, help me. My Ethereum is crashing. What do I do? I said, hold and buy more. This is actually what I said. But guys, shout out to Mama Candles in the chat. That's my mom. Hi, Mom. All right, guys, let's see. Great attitude. I appreciate you, Rosmer. I really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead. Forgot my trading password on KuCoin. Any tips? Do they have a forgot password thing? If you still have access to the email, I think you should be able to do like forget password or something. Let's see. What do you think of Bitcoin? It was huge last year, but been dead since. I'm looking for a good entry. Yes, James, welcome to the bear market. These happen every 4 years. It will come back. It will come back, and it will go up and to the right as it has over time. In my opinion, that's not financial advice. Short ETH 100x simple. Frankie Candles is blowing up. Max, I see you. I see you, Max. Hello, Mama Candles. Mama. Yeah, guys, she is the originator of the sauce, guys. She is the originator of the sauce. That's, I mean, I'm just giving it to you guys, but I did not come up with the recipe. It's Mama Candles. All right, let's see. Pretty soon, I'm going to go door to door like Mormon missionaries saying, have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Frankie Candles? Rob the Crypto Snob, you're the man. I love you. How do you get your ETH over to USDT in Femex? Hello, Mr. Candles. Can I have a recipe to your... Oh, this is Candles. Can I have a recipe to your sauce? That's up to her to give you. We'll see if she does it. Maybe she'll drop it in chat. She'll just drop the sauce recipe. Let's see. Love the channel, Frankie. Sean, I appreciate you guys. We got 390 people in here. Smash the like. Let's get 450 likes. We can do 450. I think we can get it done. But let's go ahead and check on these alts, guys. Gala, 8 cents, 9 cents, about. Let's take a look. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it. This looks like a bull pennant, right? Boom. Boom. Whoop. Right? Typically, these do break to the upside, right? But beyond that, you have your 4-hour VWAP crossing, coming up to possibly cross over that zero line. If we come to our 15-minute, we would be looking for a crossover into the green. So here's the kind of a setup this could potentially play out. Now, here's a little. You have a little bit of confluence, right? Bull pennant typically breaks to the upside, right? You typically see price come in, you consolidate, and then you pop up, right? You have your VWAP on the 4-hour crossing over that zero line. Remember our strategy, the 4-hour, 15-minute strategy? Well, not our strategy. I actually don't know who invented this strategy. I don't know if someone invented it or it's just something that everybody kind of looks at. I found out, I talked to Ben. Ben brought it up. I looked into it. I found some other people that use it, and I back tested it, and it works really well. So we use it. So shout out to whoever came up with that. Actually, I don't know who it was, but it wasn't us. I just want to be clear about this. I did not make this up. But it plays out nonetheless. It works. If it works, it works. Maybe it was Crypto Face. Who knows? But when you have your VWAP crossing up towards that zero line, now you still have some work to do. You still got to get up there. But if you see it coming up like that, and you get a crossover that zero line, at the same time as your 15-minute money flow crossing over into the green, that could mean that you have a move to the upside incoming, right? Now, it plays out a lot of the time, so that's something you can keep an eye out here for Gala. That's kind of what I would be looking at. As far as if I was looking to, get into a trade, or maybe, if you just wanted to spot trade this thing and, buy a little now, wait for it to pump, sell, wait for it to come back down and just build your stack that way. But that is something, that's some good news. 4-hour VWAP and 15-minute money flow crossover could play out to bring you to the upside. You also have this bull pennant forming, which is another bullish puzzle piece. And then let's see. Let's turn on market cipher A. Now, you do have the things that are popping up on Bitcoin, right? Your 8-hour has a confirmed blood diamond, so you want to keep that in mind. Your 6-hour no blood diamond, but your 10-hour probably does. Yeah, your 10-hour does have a confirmed blood diamond, so you want to be careful with the longs, right? In this environment, we are in a very bearish environment so far. You want to be careful with the longs, guys. Just want to point that out. Yeah, your energy is awesome, man. Keep it up. I appreciate you, Brendan. Brendan Orban. You're the man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Boom. Liked. Let's go, baby. Smashing those like buttons. Let's get it. The Crypto Plumber. Frankie, having a hard time staying awake while driving home. I need to wake up. Sleepy AF. Wake me up. And when will we... wake me up. When will we be millions? Smash the likes, everyone. 700 likes will wake me up. Let's go. Guys, we cannot have the Crypto Plumber driving tired. We got to wake him up. Smash the likes. Let's see. We all got one. Yeah, your energy. I put $100 in Luna at 50x, and now I'm 2 separate gorillas. Okay. Depending on what BTC does, yes, it's yours now, Frankie. Isn't Jason Kasper's strategy? Maybe. I think Ben mentioned when he told me about it. I think he did mention Jason Kasper. Could be Jason Kasper's, possibly. Not 100% sure. Let's see. I may have missed it, but did BTC have any bearish confirmed indicators on Market Cipher? Yeah, Saber, before we continue, there's Gala, guys. Like I said, be careful because of these blood diamonds printing on the higher time frames, but shorter term with that 4-hour, 15-minute strategy looking like it could play out. And then, let's look at the 2-hour, because the 2-hour on Bitcoin looked beautiful. Let's see if we're getting the same thing here. Yeah, 2-hour, again, looking pretty bullish. You have your momentum waves generally coming up and your money flow coming up, so that doesn't look bad either. But let's go back to Bitcoin real quick so we can show this. And then we'll go back to the alts. Come on, Bitcoin. There we go. Yes, who asked that? I forget who asked it, but whoever asked it, here you go. Yes, you do have a blood diamond confirmed on the 8-hour. You have a blood diamond confirmed on the 10-hour. And your 12-hour could be about to print a red dot somewhat soon. But your 4-hour is telling a different story. Your 4-hour actually doesn't look that bad. So kind of mixed signals. But your 4-hour could play out and give you a little pump. And then the 8 and the 10-hour blood diamonds come into play and bring you down. So keep that in mind. All right, let's see. Phantom. Let's go. That's 3x short, 3x long. Where's the regular KuCoin chart? There it is. All right, let's check it out. Let's see. I'm still laughing at the evangelizing comment. Yes, I love that. Casper uses the 12-minute. Is flow a long-term hold? Bada bing, I'm out. Let's go. Forget about it, Jimmy Two Shoes. Let's go. Crypto Billy. Let's go. All right. So for kind of the same deal here. Phantom 4-hour not looking as spicy as it was on the last one. But let's see. You're probably going to have no blood diamond on the 8-hour. No blood diamond on the 6-hour. On the 10-hour, I'm sorry. 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour not looking as good as it was. What were we just looking at? Gala. Not looking as good as it was on Gala. But, yeah, also not looking as bearish on the longer time frames. Let's come to the 15-minute. Yeah, money flow. Excuse me. Money flow coming down on the lower time frames. Now, a lot of times when you see this stuff play out, a lot of times you can have the money flow come up, and then it comes into the green, and then it comes into the red for another second before finally coming back into a bigger green wave. But, as of right now, money flow coming out on the 15-minute. Let's check the 30-minute. Yeah, money flow. Yeah, blood diamond confirmed on the 30-minute right there. Not the best look. 90-minute. Yeah, money flow back in the red. Not looking the best. You do have, boom. You do have some. You do have some good support right about here. Come on, these random lines. Oh my God, the random lines are out to play tonight, guys. But yeah, I would say you do have the support down here at about 29 cents. You know, a little bada boom, bada bing. I mean, it's about 12% away. But you do have that support below you in case you do break this level. But yeah, not looking as good. Not looking as good as Gala as far as a long goes. I would say a little more bearish on Phantom. Let's see. Did you check Luna? Yes, it's still at 0 basically. Jason Cat, yeah, I mean Luna, we'll have to keep an eye on it. There's real no TA I can do on Luna. I mean, if it's gonna pump, it's gonna pump. It's not really gonna be based off of TA. Let's see. Gotta wait a few more days to add more Gala. Sup, Billy? Let's see. Oh, Blanchard's Bees. Blanchards. What is going on? Thank you for being here, Blanchards. I appreciate you. Very short-term retracement to the upside, and then down due to the indicators. Yeah, I mean, again, nothing is 100%. Thank you for showing the indicators. No problem, Saber. Yeah, I mean, hard to call to a T, but that's kind of what I'm expecting to happen. Doesn't mean that we can't have a big pump. Because the other conflicting information is we haven't seen a real relief bounce yet, and I do feel like that has to be coming very, very soon. A big relief bounce has got to be coming at least somewhat soon. So that kind of makes me feel like we could pump in the short term, but those higher hourly time frames, yeah, I think short term retrace to the upside before those higher time frames bring us back down. I just hope my stop loss doesn't get hit on my shorts. Let's see. Yes, I hope this blood diamond plays out as well. For the sake of my shorts. FYP, find your people. Shout out to you, Crypto Billy. That's one of our quotes here on this channel. Just place a long on those random lines. Let's go. Bing bong. Blue Punk Rocker, what's going on? Thank you for being back here, man. Let's see. Frankie Candles, I got an itchy short finger. Thinking about shorting XRP. Does this have top tier short potential? Jarrett, I cannot tell you too long or short because it's not financial advice. You guys know this. But let's see. Is XRP on our list? Wow, how is XRP not on our list? Had to leave for a bit, but did you check XRP yet? No. All right, let's check XRP. Yeah, I would be... So the 2 hours got me shook. The 2 hours got me shook for shorts because the 2 hour looks pretty good on a lot of this stuff. Yeah, I mean, this looks good. This 2 hour looks good on XRP. It looks good. There's no other way about it. Like, does it mean it has to play out in a bullish manner? No, it does not mean that. But it does make me nervous for my shorts, right? Yeah, I mean, money flow coming up nicely. Crossover into the green, that's bullish. Momentum waves making higher lows, crossing to the upside, that's bullish. Yeah, I mean, this 2 hour looks good. Now on XRP, you do not have a blood diamond on the 10 hour. You do not have a blood diamond on the 8 hour. 6 hour blood diamond might be invalidated at this point, possibly. 4 hour, printing a green dot on that 4 hour as your 15-minute money flow is coming down. Hard to read, guys. Hard to read. I will be honest. I would probably, if I wasn't already in shorts, I'd probably be looking to long. I would be looking for longs right now. I don't know. It's rough to call. I feel like a big relief bounce is due. But those higher hourly time frames are looking bearish, which is making me feel eh. But the 2 hour looks super bullish. Mixed signals here, guys. Mixed signals for sure. 6 hour money flow is generally coming up. Doesn't look horrible. But yeah, although I might need to take a couple of siestas to regain my energy. Watching with my eyes shut, Thank you for the chat and video. Alex Green, no problem. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. 2x leverage. Love 2x leverage. Let's see. All right. Let's go ahead and run through some of these alts. Jasmy. You guys love Jasmy. Let's see. I think this is it. Is this it? Somebody correct me if it's wrong. All right. 8 hour. Yeah, I mean, Jasmine, okay, yeah, some a little different, some a little different. All right. So for the 4 hour VWAP of the zero line money flow coming up, this is indicative of sideways action. If I had to guess, let's see how bullish the 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hour was looking bullish. Crossover into the green. You do have, let's come on over to our daily. Let's see. All right, well, let's see. Let's get rid of that. You do have a high volume node here. Boom. About 2 cents. Probably going to be some pretty strong resistance. Probably going to run into some trouble right here as well. You're probably rejecting, yeah, at about, it's probably closer to 2 cents, I would think. No. All right. Yeah, I would say, yeah, right about there. I mean, you're rejecting off this level right now. You got rejected here. Boom, support, boom. So about, yeah, you got some resistance here at about 0.016. If you get above there, you could maybe start to work your way closer to that 2 cent region for Jasmy. Green dot on the daily confirmed. 12 hour. Not looking horrible. 8 hour money flow coming up. Or I'm sorry, 10 hour money flow coming up. 8 hour money flow coming up. Looking at the 15 minute coming to these lower time frames. I would keep an eye out for a, yeah, you might cool off a little bit here. But in general, yeah, I mean, you're hitting resistance. Maybe you come back down, test this. Yeah, hard to say. You could come down, maybe test this level. Yeah. I mean, hard to predict exactly what's going to happen here, but maybe you get a little cool off to here before continuing higher. But, your main resistance right here is about 0.016 above you, and then you do have some pretty good support at about 0.013. And then that high volume node, you do have another high volume node down here at about 0.01. 0.01, yeah. So there's some levels to watch on Jasmy. Kind of hard to read these alts right now. Frankie Candles and Crown, best TA anywhere on here. Diamond Sauce, me and Tom Crown, who I assume you're talking about, or maybe not. But me and Tom Crown will be collaborating soon here, guys. We're going to do a stream together. I'm actually pretty excited for this one. I think me and Tom are going to mesh well with our streams. I think we do. We're very similar in the way we do things. So I'm really looking forward to that. Tom, if you're out there watching this, I'm pumped for our stream, man. Wow, stream, video, whatever we wind up doing, I'm pumped. I think it's going to be a good time. Thank the lucky stars. It's called Jasmy and not Jismy. Those would be some awkward audio clips. Yes, probably. Yes, I see you, Rob the Crypto Snob. Danny Vo, what is going on, Danny? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Lazarus, no problem. I got your back, my man. Let's see. Can you please look at the DXY? Ahmad, we did look at the DXY. We could check it in on again. Cooling off. Yellow X is on the 15-minute. This thing could actually, oh, God, this is not good for our shorts. Not good for our shorts. We just printed a yellow X on the 15-minute. Could bring us down a little more, which would result most likely in a pump for Bitcoin, which would be bad for my shorts. But hey, guys, you win some and you lose some. You got to lose some trades eventually. Let's see. Hi, Francie. Did you do ETH? And then he corrected himself. Frankie, lol. Francie. They call me Francie. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. 385 likes, guys. Let's go for 450 likes. I think we can do it. Right now, you got 3 spins on the wheel. If we get to 450, I'll give you guys 5 spins on the wheel. And then we'll give away. I have the stamp, but not home yet. Okay, gotcha, Tony. Thank you. Yeah, let's go for 450 likes. I think we can do it, guys. I know we can do it. We've done it before. But yeah, 5 spins, 5 chances to win an NFT, and then we can just continue to give away my net worth in NFTs to you guys. All right, let's go. Any place Frankie Candle is at is a good time. Hey, one cool G, I see you. I see you. Or one cool G, I see you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that. Like, smash. Let's go, Hope. Thank you. Hope, welcome back. Thank you for being here, Hope. I appreciate you. I've lost enough trades. It's time to win a few now. Let's go. YOLO Baggins. Let's go. Crown and Candles. Never had that one before. Crown and Candles. Let's go. Let's go, James. Let's go. 450. We could do it. Who likes short shorts? We like short shorts. I got some short shorts on today, guys. I got the short shorts on. You can't even see them. I could be naked under here. You guys have no idea. Oh, God. Someone's going to clip this. But I do have short shorts on. Oh, or do I have nothing on? Nobody knows. Am I doing the stream naked? Possible. Possible. Not impossible. I'll say that. I just went so short, they're not there. All right, guys. I don't know what I'm like this, guys. All right, MIR, let's do it. DXY not looking good for me, for my shorts. Not looking good for my shorts right now. But it's okay. It's okay. Is this the right thing? Mirror Protocol? I think it is. No, is this the KuCoin? Yeah, okay. Tyler, this is a family show. Yes. Yes, Tyler. Thank you. Someone's got to keep me in line. But that's why we have the censor. This is the censor right here. Frankie's showing us his fib. Oh, God, Crypto Billy. Let's see. Is Bitcoin on Facebook News a reason to pump? Maybe. Probably not enough to rip us up. Maybe. Just like BTC. Nobody knows. Don't be a slacker. Be a like button smacker. Let's go. 450. Let's get it. Thank you, Rob. How do you know we are all not watching you? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what you guys are looking like behind your screens. Maybe I don't want to know. Or do I? I don't know. I'm just kidding, guys. All right. All right. MIR. Mirror Protocol. Let's see. Hopefully this is the right thing. I think it is. Not too familiar with MIR, but let's see. Is 2 hour our bullish case? Probably, if I had to guess. Yes, I would say this looks pretty good. Not as good as some of the other ones, but it still does look pretty decent. But again, guys, I can't stress this enough. I like looking at the alts for you guys, you know, because sometimes there is a sometimes there are altcoins that move away from what Bitcoin is doing. So there is that. But right now, in a bear market, the altcoins are going to get crushed, right? But when you get the bounces, they could bounce hard too. But I just preface all of this stuff that we're looking at the altcoins is going to be attached to Bitcoin. So if MIR is looking beautiful on all the time frames and it's screaming it wants to go up and Bitcoin dumps, there's a good chance that all that TA is going to be invalidated and it's just going to dump with Bitcoin. So just know that. Diamond sauce. All right. How did you get your fib to be see-through though? Keep some mystery. That's right. That's right. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right. Oh yeah, so 2 hour, not looking as good as some of the other ones, but still looking pretty good. 4 hour VWAP looking like it wants to print a green dot here pretty soon. Can it happen with a 15-minute money flow crossover? So you got the crossover already. Yeah, possible. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna say, yeah, 4 hour not looking too bad. Looking like you're probably gonna print a green dot here pretty soon. Looking for the 10-hour blood diamond, the 8-hour blood diamond, the 6-hour blood diamond, not showing up, so not too bad. You probably had a green dot print on the daily, confirmed. Yep, confirmed. Yeah, confirmed 2 days ago. But yeah, let's check the 4 hour. Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour is kind of sketchy. But yeah, I mean, bullish hope lies on the 2 hour. I'll just give you some levels because this is kind of hard to read. You know, in the shorter term, if you do get a pump, you know, I would probably look. Let's pull some volume here from here to there. Oop. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you got your level here. About 37 cents is going to be some decent resistance, but you also have to get past this this high volume node, right? So this range, this 2-3 cent range, about 3 cent range right here. This is going to be hard to get through. If you get through it, I would keep an eye out on this 37 cents level. And I'm sorry, I think I said this wrong. Between 29 and 30 cents, I would say. If you get past there, I would look up towards this area at about 37 cents. Your support underneath you, about 23 cents. So there is some support. You also have a decent, you have some support down here as well, closer to about 20 cents even. Probably going to be some psychological support down there. So if you dump, look for a bounce here. If you pump, look for resistance here. But if you get above here, look to come to this level. So there you go. There's MIR. I hope that was useful and valuable to some of you guys. Kevin O'Leary, top half always in a suit and tie, bottom half on cutaways, he's always in pajama shorts. Yes, that's the way to do it. Listen, if you could do your job in pajama shorts, why would you not? Shout out to you, Kevin O'Leary. I don't see, why. I think that's a good idea. I don't see why I wouldn't do that. All right, let's see. This is Tinder for... This isn't Tinder. Oops, my bad. Also hoping MACD lines cross. Yeah. Diamond saws. Let's see. Not every stream, but from the beginning with you, Frankie. Thank you. Thank you. You learned me how to trade, and please check DFI coin. Shout out to you, Michael. I appreciate you, man. New subscriber, Russell Gardner. Russell Gardner. Thank you for being here, man. And I just want to say, welcome to the family. I'm just kidding. That's a bad Godfather impression. But seriously, welcome to the CandleMafia, my friend. Shout out to you. You might be the one person that could shoot us over 13,000 subscribers. Let's go. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. You're about to learn how to make money in crypto, whether the price is going up or down. People thought you had to wait for the price to go up, but turns out you don't. So welcome to the family, my man. Frank and Nashi PJs, let's go. We got to make those. Frankie teaching money moves. Great stream. Love the energy. Real spoony. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I made Frankie laugh. Mission accomplished. Diamond Sauce, I feel like you make me laugh a lot. Mrs. Candles entering the room off camera. You want to show your face? No. Still doesn't want to show. You want to say hi? Can you say hi? No. Say hi nice and loud. Okay, she's voice shy and face shy. Camera shy, mic shy, everything. One day, guys. One day we'll get her on camera. 295 people still in here. We need 50 of you guys to hit that like button to get us to the 450 likes so you guys can get 5 spins on the wheel. Hopefully you guys can win some NFTs. Let's continue with these altcoins. I'm going to go through about 1 or 2 more here. Let's look at... Brendan says he's going to unsubscribe for that impression. Brendan, I don't blame you, man. I mean, I want you in the family. I want you in the mafia. But I don't blame you. But I shouted out, right? I knew it wasn't a good impression. I'm not out here like thinking I have a good Godfather impression. So maybe stay subscribed because I understand. I'm not out here trying to act like I'm good at it. I know it's bad. It's like when I tried to freestyle that one time. I will say this: I could freestyle better than I did on that stream one day, but it was embarrassing. So I'm not going to pretend like that was a good freestyle. It was a horrible freestyle. It was embarrassing, guys. It took me weeks to recover from that horrible freestyle. Weeks of just randomly thinking about it and cringing. Oh, God, I can't believe I did that. But shout out to you, Brendan. You're funny. I needed to get money to feed Femex. Okay, let's take a look here. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Let's take a look at Matic. I'm going to go through these quickly so I can look at multiple. I don't want to leave you guys just not looking at anything here. All right, Polygon. Looking very similar on the 2 hour than everything else. Looking very, very similar. Kind of like a bug. God, man. This stuff is not making me feel good about my short. But yeah, kind of like a little bullpen in here forming. Kind of the same idea. Just kind of boom, boom. These typically break to the upside. So not looking too bad. 2 hour looks good, like I said. And again, it is possible to get a pump off this 2 hour and even the 4 hour VWAP coming up. Could get a pump off of here and still see that 8 hour, 6 hour blood diamond on Bitcoin play out after this pump. But let's check the 15 minute. No 4 hour, 15 minute strategy. The 2 hour looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean... Let's pull some volume on this. Let's go there. Yeah, so high volume node right here, obviously. But I would watch, you know, if you do get a pump, watch for some resistance right here. You know what's funny, guys? Like, I always try to, like, eyeball the support and the resistance, and then I'm like, let me pull the volume so I know I'm getting a good level, and it's just always where I was going to put the line anyway. I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, about 82 cents, I would say. Probably going to be some resistance there. You know, 82 cents. Watch out for resistance there if you break up. If you break down, watch out. You do have support coming in at about 54 cents. And again, possible bear pennant, possible bull pennant here. Could break to the upside. 2 hour looks good with the money flow coming up and the momentum waves coming up. That looks pretty good as well. So you could see a breakout here, as a lot of things do look like they could pump. But again, that 8 hour bear blood diamond, 6 hour, not looking too good on Bitcoin. But again, we could see this pump before those play out. So not impossible to come up from here. Let's see. Solana. Sorry, guys, we kind of cheaped out on the altcoins tonight. Granted, there's not much to look at in the environment that we're in, but I apologize. We are going to have to hop off soon here. We'll do some more altcoins tomorrow. I do feel like I kind of skimped on these a little bit. All right. Yeah, 2 hour looking pretty good. I mean, look at that trigger wave. Boop. Little tiny trigger wave with the green dot. This could bring you up. Gonna find some resistance here at about 66 cents, so keep an eye out for that. Some support at $66. Gonna find some resistance there, most likely. But then you do have this high volume node at about $54. That should act as some pretty strong support. But I do, with the way this 2 hour looks, I do think you could come up. 4 hour VWAP coming up, 15 minute. Yeah, you could. Yeah, keep an eye on that 4 hour, 15 minute strategy on Solana. That could play out as well. Yeah, looking pretty good. You know, looking bad for my shorts. I'm not gonna lie. The more I look at this stuff, the more worse I feel about my shorts right now. But it's okay. As I said, we're gonna hold it until we're gonna sink with the ship if we have to. Let's see. Frank is 2160. Wait, Frank, is 2160 a hard resistance on ETH? We could take a look at it. Let me look at some more of these. Let me take a look at some more of these alts. Kadena, I know Kadena's a favorite. And then we'll look at Hex. We never look at Hex. Kadena. Kadena, I barely even know her. That was a bad one. Oh, I got a giggle out of Jess on that one. All right. Okay, so on Kadena, yeah, I would say, let's see. Yeah, I mean, look at the 4 hour. Yeah, VWAP coming up, 15 minute. Yeah, 4 hour, 15 minute strategy on a lot of these coins is looking pretty good. Not financial advice. 10 hour, let's see. 10 hour, no blood diamond. Yeah, nice. Okay, all right. 8 hour. Oh, yeah, there's no blood diamond because market cipher A is off. Let's see. 8 hour, no blood diamond. 6 hour, no blood diamond. 4 hour, yeah. I mean, looks pretty much the same as everything else. 2 hour, I'm sure looked great. Yeah, 2 hour money flow crossover looking pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as everything else. I keep an eye out on that 4 hour, 15 minute strategy. Let's take a look at Hex. We never look at Hex, not for any particular reason. It doesn't really get requested that often. I do look at the bigger alts for the most part, but yeah. All right, getting some weird looks over here. All right. Let's see. I don't know what exchange to look at. Uniswap, Tether USD, sure. Yeah, see, you get these weird charts when you look at stuff like that. Honeyswap. Dang, this thing isn't on KuCoin? Come on. Bigot. BitGet? Okay, sure, we'll do this. Hex. Is this the right Hex? Yeah, it's got to be. All right, so let's see. So, wow, you came down. Is this the right thing? Yes, okay, I guess it is the right thing. All right, so coming in at about 11 cents here. Let's take, okay, so this actually looks different. This doesn't surprise me, though. Hex usually looks different. Money flow coming up nicely. Momentum waves, I mean, essentially coming up pretty nicely. If you can get this one to keep making higher lows, come up. Money flow looking good. Starting to curve down here a little bit, getting rejected. So you could come down a little more. You could come down more, but generally coming up at this point. But this might start to come out pretty harshly. Look at the 8 hour. Yeah, blood diamond on the 8 hour. This played out. Look at that. Boom. This thing. Oh, God. This thing brought you down 28%. Yikes. That's rough. That's rough. 10 hour blood diamond. No 12 hours. 6 hours probably going to be there. No. All right. So 8 hour and 10 hour blood diamonds brought you down big time on Hex. But you held your support here, right? Boom. You held it. Boom. You held it. For the most part, you were pretty good. Yeah, let's see. The 1 hour looking pretty good. Money flow coming up. Momentum waves coming up for the most part. Yeah, money flow starting to come out here, though. Let's check the lower time frames. Money coming out on the lower time frames. 15 minutes coming out. 23 minute coming out. 30 minute coming out. 45 minute coming out. Yeah, Hex actually not looking as good as everything else. I think you could come down a little bit farther here. Let's see. All right, let's look at one more. We're at about an hour and 55 minutes, guys. Let's go ahead and we'll run through one more altcoin. Let's go Steppen. Steppen is a crowd favorite. Steppen Tether. Boom. You know, kind of the same little formation that we're seeing on a lot of these coins. Looking like they're coiling up, ready to move. 2 hour probably looking great. Yes, 2 hour looking beautiful with the money flow coming up, momentum waves coming up. Again, guys, be careful in this, be careful in this environment that we're currently in. Things are a little sketchy. Things are pretty bearish, but again, you want to keep in mind that a big relief pump has got to be around the corner. These alts are probably going to bounce with it, alongside Bitcoin. But resistance above you on Steppen, if you do come up, you do have this value area low at about $2.15. So watch that for resistance. And then your support below you is at about $1.02, or probably about $1 even is probably where you get that real strong support. So watch out for $1 and watch out for $2.15. On Steppen. But yeah, keep in mind, guys, this is forming on a lot of stuff here. These like bull pennant type formations. These typically break to the upside, as I always say. 2 hours look great on a lot of these things. But remember, Bitcoin on those higher hourly time frames, not looking too good. But again, you could get a pump short term before those play out. Wish I knew that before I entered my shorts. Dumping a bit right now. Please, dump it. Dump it. I'm trying to, okay, yeah, dump in. We're only down $66 now instead of 100 and something. Yeah, ETH back up to 32% in profit. Only down 5% on the Bitcoin trade. Not bad. Like I said, guys, I'm holding my trades because I did the TA. I entered for specific reasons, and I have my stop losses. So if my TA is invalidated and I'm going to get stopped out, I'm going to get stopped out. It's okay. This is all we got for the charts, guys. So I'm going to go full screen here. I think, I want to say this. I think a lot of people, traders, non-traders, I think everybody's, now you want green trades. You want as many green trades as possible, right? Everyone wants to win their trades. That's for sure. But I think a lot of people sometimes focus too much on how many green trades in a row that they have. Now, granted, obviously you want as many as you can get. That you can't argue that. But if you're using good risk management and your losses are much smaller than your gains, it's okay to have some red trades. It's okay, because say you're losing, this is a random number. Say you're losing 3% on your losses. 3% loss, 3% loss, 3% loss. But you're getting 20% gains, 25% gains, 10% gains. You could have 3 losses and then 20% win and you're up. You're way up. Right? So, I feel like a lot of people don't want to see those red trades in their P&L history, but it's okay as long as they're not just liquidation after liquidation after liquidation after liquidation. It's all about risk management, guys. Always remember that. But, guys, 274 people stuck around to the end. I appreciate all you guys for hanging out to the very end here. 415 likes. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel right now. If we can get to 450 by the end of spinning this wheel, I will go ahead and give you guys that 5th spin. But if we don't, 4 it is. 4 it is. All right. Here we are. Let's go ahead and share the screen because I'm not going to forget this time like I usually do. Where is your stop loss set in case BTC pumps? Actually, you know what? That's kind of important. Let's go. So, I actually don't have a... Do I have a stop loss set yet? I actually don't know. I jumped in the trade. I had a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I have no stop loss on right now. Granted, I am staring at the charts all day, guys. So... if you ever see me with a trade open and there's no stop loss, I'm always looking at the charts. This is my job to look at the charts. So I have the blessing of being able to always look at the charts without having to like hide it from my boss, right? Like if TJ or Ben walks by and I'm looking at a chart, they're not going to yell at me. If I'm not looking at a chart, maybe maybe they'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing? You're supposed to be looking at charts." And I'm kidding. It's not really like that here, guys. But yeah, like it is my job to look at the chart. So I constantly I'm never a head turn away from a chart. So, but if I were to, when I set my stop loss, because I am going to do it right when we get off here, because as I get out of the office, I try to look away from the charts for a little bit so I can eat dinner and hang out with Mrs. Candles over here. But let me see, what was my entry? 29,450. We'll call it 29,450. All right. So let's see. Bada boom. Where are we? 29,450. So we got in like right here. Yeah. Okay. So 29. All right. 29,450. Boom. 31. Yeah, I might just go above this swing high right here. Like right here. 31. No, maybe not quite. Maybe above the wicks right here. Yeah, 31.4. 31.4-ish. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, get in here. So yeah, let me grab my short position. So what was it? 29,450. Boom. Set that about there. And then yeah, hoping we can break to new lows here. I would like, now again, once I'm in profit, guys, I do lock in profits and move my stop loss either to my entry or into profit, depending. But I do plan on, I am hoping that we can come lower than our low here. So I will be holding this trade hopefully for a while and just ride it on down deeper into the 20s. But yeah, I mean, it depends on your risk tolerance here. I would go past this swing high. Maybe if you were a little more, risk averse, maybe above that swing high. If you're really risk averse, you can maybe go here. But you easily get stopped out here. I want to give this a little room to run because you have to realize I entered based on some longer time frames, right? So this could take time to play out. So I do want to give myself a little room to possibly have Bitcoin pump short term before rolling back over. So that's kind of my thought process behind there. So there you go. I would set up, mine is going to be above this swing high. So I hope that helps you out. Little side hustle. I don't know what you guys are trying. Mrs. Candles, we're sorry, but we need Frankie daily. What do you have to say to that?
That's all right.
She said it's okay. You got the pass. We got the pass, guys. We can hang out. We can hang out, guys. Yes, Mom said we can hang out. All right, let's go ahead and spin these wheels, guys. Oh, God, 2 hours and 2 minutes. I got to get this BitBoy Crypto video out. So let's go ahead and add these spins. 237, guys. You can get that to 437. You can get that to 450 before we finish these spins. Spin number 1. Let's go. All right, here we go. Big money. ASMR. ASMR. I think I gather from chat that this is a crowd least favorite. So maybe this is the last ASMR you guys ever get, ever, in Frankie Candles history. I don't blame you. That was good. That was a good one. That was good. That was a good sip of coffee there. Spin number 2, guys. Spin number 2. 261 people still in here, guys. 438 likes, creeping up. A little more than 10 more likes. Let's go. Let's go. Deep fake. I'll give you another spin. Spin number 2. I just give them away. I just give them away for now. Let's see. Because we can't do the deep fake, so I feel bad. Boom. There you go. Oh, rug pulled. Rug pull. Rug pull alert. Wow. Wow. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. This, Mrs. Candles, you make that call. That's on giveaway, right?
That's a close one.
Tell me that is not more to the left than it is to the right. Guys, this is sketchy.
I don't know.
What do you say? We'll let Mrs. Candles call it.
I don't know.
Call it.
At directly in the middle.
It does not look directly in the middle to me. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go ahead and... what?
Looks like a giveaway.
All right, Mrs. Candle said it looks like a giveaway, and I'm going to be honest, whoever made this wheel is scamming people, because this is on giveaway. I know it's by the skin of our teeth, but that is on giveaway. Let me know what you guys know in the Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is this on giveaway or no? Let me know. I'm going to give you a giveaway either way, but let me know what you think. All right.
We need our new wheel.
Yeah, we need our new wheel. Shout out to Tony. Happy birthday, Tony. We love you. So you got one giveaway. We're doing it. Let's see. Oh, see, that's, yeah, okay, so that's fine. Spin 3, that was definitely not on giveaway. But that other one was a scam. I have no idea what that sounds like to you guys. It might not even sound cool. Spin number 4? Spin number 4. Let's see. Yeah, that was definitely on giveaway. I really wanted to see what the deep fake was about. Frankie Candles follows you. Was that spin 4? I'll give you another spin, whatever. Because that's, I feel like that's kind of lame. I don't know. Maybe just because I'm me, so I wouldn't care if I followed me, but I just feel like that's lame. Night off. I'll take that. I think you got one more spin, guys. Should we take the copyright strike? Or the copyright claim for the deep fake? Yellow by a hair. Deep fake. Should we just do it? We're gonna get a copyright claim. Listen, I don't want to. If there's one thing I don't want to do, it's put the channel at risk, guys. The problem with the deep fakes is it's a hilarious. I'll show you the video of the deep. I'll just pull up the deep fakes, but I'll just kill the audio. Let's see. Let's see. Downloads deep. Let's see if I can find them. Might be. Oh, here. I got one. We're gonna mute the audio. We're muting the audio. Okay. Hopefully. Okay. So. Okay. So this is the deepfake for anyone who doesn't know. This is the deepfake. It's hilarious. I think we're going to get a copyright claim, so I'm not going to play the audio, but here you go. It's me and Ben's prom picture, for those of you who are interested. It's us singing a hilarious song. I'll post this on Twitter or something so you guys can take a look at this. You know what? I'll tweet this right after the stream. I will tweet this out so you guys can actually see it in all of its glory. We don't have to do it on the stream. I just realized that. I could just show it somewhere else. But... guys, with all that being said, I think that's all we got for tonight's show. I got to go do this BitBoy Crypto video. I will tweet out this deepfake, so definitely head over to Frankie_Candles on Twitter and check out these hilarious deepfakes as they are awesome.
It was not muted.
It wasn't?
No, yeah.
How is it not muted? I had my volume off on my computer, so I don't know how. Okay, well, there you go. There's the deepfake, guys. If we are not live tomorrow at 5:45, it's because they banned my YouTube channel. I'm just kidding. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but you just definitely don't want to, like, accrue a lot of these. Probably will get one tomorrow, unfortunately. But there you go. Okay, yeah, they're laughing. Okay, dang. I should have just let the whole thing play out at that point. But there you go, guys. That's the deepfake. And with all that being said, guys, that's all I got for this show. I will see you guys at the same time, same place, tomorrow night, 5:45 p.m., right after ATB. Guys, happy birthday to one of our wonderful mods, Tony D. Give him one last happy birthday wish. Shout out to you, Tony. I appreciate everything you do, and I love you to the core, brother. With all that being said, guys, that's all I got for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:45 p.m. Debate Crypto. is live right now, guys. Go to Debate Crypto. I need show notes for sure. I need a TJ. I really need a TJ. But yeah, go head over to Debate Crypto. I'm sure Tyler will link them in chat right now. Go head over. They're live right now. Give them some bing bong love. Let them know Frankie Candles sent you. I love each and every single one of you. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.